Hello?
You know you ain't pay for this.
Bitch,
What?
let me tell you what happened. All these niggas in my DM, they be capping. I'm laughing, but I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Let's start a podcast to talk about it.
Ooh, let's give them something they can relate to.
Yep.
Made for the ladies, but niggas can listen to. Talk about experience, give advice. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe.
This.
Okay. I had already added everybody to the stream, and you took everybody out.
You ain't say nothing.
We have to be in a certain place from now on. This can never do. We can never do this again.
No, we can't.
We can't.
But what's
All
up?
right.
It's your girl D,
And it's your girl Cle,
and
this is Bitch.
Let me tell you
Let me
what
tell you
happened.
what happened. The
AKA
podcast.
those girls, them girls.
You know what? I already know tonight is gonna be like crazy as hell. Like I can just feel it right now in my spirit. I'm trying to limit my cursing tonight because
Thank
we
you.
had some members of the clergy. We have some members of the clergy in this podcast tonight, and we're gonna let our special guests introduce themselves. So we can start with Mr. Duane.
Hey everybody, I'm Duane Williams Jr. There's a few things that I do, but I'm just grateful to be here to cut up with these two above me and this guy next to me. Uh, y'all go like, share, and subscribe because this is going to be interesting. Anything with them two members. Look out, Marlon. Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
First, I want to say that you guys, both of you, get on my nerve, and I think Dwayne is the divider between us because tonight it's gonna get pretty bad. I feel it. You know, Clee, you just been getting on my nerve. I know D kind of been out the loop all day. You know, she been handling her business.
You get on my nerves too, Tim.
You know
We
what I'm saying?
even.
But well, anyways, let me introduce myself to this beautiful audience. I am Tim, and actually, this is me and Dwayne's show tonight.
Okay.
Yeah,
We gonna let okay.
this is
Okay.
our show. We've come.
That's
Matter of
that's
fact, we might
partly
take over.
that's like facts, for real.
Yeah, we might take over for the next couple of weeks. It depends on how we feel. You know,
Oh,
going
okay.
forward. So let's get this on the road.
Okay,
All
so
right, guys.
you
Okay,
gonna take
so
over?
yeah, I do the logistics.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, get it together,
So
friend.
don't forget to share, follow, and subscribe to Bitch. Let me tell you what happened. All right, you guys, because the more you share, the more people we can have to engage in on the conversation. All right. Also, if you would like to donate to the cause, you can cash app us. Click you on there you go. um at Deanna C Music or here by Cleo. Okay. We appreciate all donations. Also, if you would like to be a guest on our show, you can hit us up in our DMs at bitch let me tell you what happened, or our email address, which is bitch let me tell you what happened, or blmtywh@gmail.com. And finally, if you have any cool and unique stories or any questions you want us to talk about or topics you want us to talk about, you can also DM us or send your story to our email address. Once again, that is at bitch let me tell you what happened, blmtywh. Okay. One day I'm gonna get that together. All right, friend.
So normally, you guys, we start the episode off by telling everybody how our week was. And so since our special guests are here, we're gonna start with Tim since he hates me so much. How was your week last week or your weekend? Any interesting things happen over the weekend?
Well, I'm still kind of like on my birthday celebration.
It's not your birthday no more, nigga.
It's
Come on.
still my birthday.
It's not.
I still got till June 1st. Y'all just haven't celebrated. Is we gonna celebrate tonight, tomorrow night? What y'all waiting on? I ain't getting no shout out. I didn't get nothing. But we gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
Birthday when we was all on Frank podcast. So miss me with the live.
It wasn't a strong birthday celebration, but it was cool though. But my weekend was cool. I have. No, I can't say that. I'm gonna wait till the.
No, you can say whatever you feel like.
I came in contact with someone, and I was like, almost had a change of heart. But we'll talk about that in the middle of the show.
Yeah, we got to talk about because we got to talk about that live you did earlier today too.
Oh no, we definitely I
want to talk about that.
Yeah. So I had a pretty interesting weekend. It was cool though. It could have been better, but it was cool.
What's up, Gerard? All right, go ahead, Duane. How was your weekend?
It was phenomenal. It was filled with a lot of activities, and so yeah, man, I'm grateful to be here with you two up the top, man.
Well, look, don't come. I understand that you love Jesus, and we do too.
Hey, I'm quiet. I didn't say anything.
We want you to be yourself. Don't come on here with these big old words.
I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm just preparing for this conversation tonight. I want to save my energy because I feel like this is gonna get really good. So I want to just save my energy. But I had a great weekend overall.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad. Well, I'll go ahead and go next. My weekend was I
didn't know I was on. I didn't know. I thought I was on mute.
Anyway, but my weekend, I worked this weekend. I did a lot of work. And Sunday, me and Deanna was a part of a pop-up shop here in Memphis, Tennessee, with both of our businesses, along with some of our other friends who have businesses and boutiques and things as well. And we were it was hot as hell in there.
What Deanna do? What's Deanna business?
Deanna sells clothing and accessories as well.
You sell any men's stuff?
No.
I have a little men's stuff, mainly bracelets.
Bracelets?
But I sell men's stuff.
Yeah, no men's clothing. We are women. We women buy stuff. Me and y'all don't. Y'all don't really buy stuff like that. But anyway, my business did really good at the pop-up shop Sunday. So that was the highlight of my weekend. And then yesterday was a fun day because me and one of my good friends, we went to dinner, and we went to Ruth Chris, and I fucked around and went to, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say the F-bomb. We messed around and went to Ruth Chris High. Like, why would I do something like that to myself? Because Deanna, I ordered so much stuff because I had the munchies, and it was really, really good. But I ended up spending a lot of money yesterday on dinner. But I did have some
yourself out on that date.
Yeah.
Because all these men always.
But I'm tired of paying for my own food.
The dates that you be asking for.
Who paid the bill?
Me.
Oh, you better have.
Hold on. You paid the bill for who?
Myself.
Oh, you took yourself. I thought you said you went with a friend.
Yeah, my homegirl. She paid herself.
We thought you went with like it was a guy and you paid for the guy. I was getting ready to be like, wow, that's nice of you, but I know that's not the language you speak.
I have done that before.
Hey, I know that's not the language you speak, so
Oh, they're choosing violence tonight. Okay.
We know you and Deanna don't speak the language.
It's called Battle of the Sexes.
We know y'all don't. We know y'all don't speak the language of treating niggas. So I mean, I'm just.
Clearly, you don't watch the show.
You don't know that. Okay, Deanna. So, best friend, how was your week?
My
in?
week I spent, of course, I did the pop-up shop, but I was recovering the entire week from my birthday weekend. We already discussed what I did for the weekend, and I
I'm
was just
still
tired.
tired.
I'm still. And then I, decided to just take a quick little trip, come back home tomorrow, be with my kids. So not really doing much, just chilling, really relaxing.
You look real chilled and relaxed right now.
Look at me. I look like a soccer mom.
You definitely you don't look like a soccer mom, but you definitely look chilled.
I am very
Yeah,
chill. Okay.
yeah,
So, and my life is, well, my life isn't boring, but I just don't do much.
I know. I know. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the topics. So, we have a little fun fact for you guys. You guys see I am drinking my wine. So today is May 25th, which is National Wine Day. So cheers to everybody. While you watching this, go pour you up a glass of wine because it is going to be a sight to see. And me, I be needing some liquid courage sometimes. And I definitely know I'm going to need some dealing with Tim tonight. So I had to go ahead and, pour up, because I already know this is going to be some shit with
Right.
10.
So don't forget to share the live video, tag your friends in the video, and let us know once you have shared the video. Not off the top. Y'all, I don't have any wine. I didn't get a chance to go to the liquor store, so I decided to take an edible instead.
You got
So,
natural wine. You got the wine of. Oh, never mind. I get out of here.
but
There you go, not making no
that's
damn
why
sense.
she acting like that. I got mine too, sister. Okay, so we're gonna talk about we do normally have like celebrity gossip, but we don't have really much celebrity gossip to talk about this week. So what we're gonna talk about is a meme, a viral video that we saw on Instagram. And in this video, a woman is proposing to her guy. She gets down on one knee in front of all of her friends and I guess their family members, and everybody's cheering on her homegirls, recording and stuff. And apparently the guy does end up saying yes, that he will marry her. And so I just want to get the guy's point of view on what would you do if your woman got down on one knee in front of all y'all friends and family and asked you to marry her. Would you say yes, or would you say no? Or what would you guys do in that situation? Well, before you
I
answer
would.
that, Tim, since
I
Tim's
would.
going first, we know Tim gonna say yes because he's a city girl. Okay.
You done? I'm not gonna say what I want to say because my brother is on here, but I'm gonna let that one. That's one. I'm gonna give you three of these. Then I'm gonna tear you.
Hey, Tim. They get 3. That's 1. After that, you have the
Y'all
power.
done already gave me 3. Okay.
So here it
catch it
is.
up.
Here it is. I don't need a yes or no. I think that's like very dishonorable for a woman to drop down on one knee. I don't care if she's standing up to ask a man to marry her. That's too far. But that's what these kids is doing nowadays.
These are some grown ass people. These weren't no kids.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying because the kids is the driving force of the thought process of many people, old and young. And so now the older folks subscribing to what these kids doing, and it's real silly out here that a man will allow a woman, private, public, don't matter, to drop down on one knee and ask to marry her. No, that's too. We're going too far now. It was fun. It wasn't even funny to me. Like I looked, I was like, huh? No, this is too crazy.
That was too crazy for me too. We can agree on something, Tim. Look at that.
That's only one out of the next 30.
Okay, Duane, what would you do in this situation?
Man, let me get that ring. Say no.
You a city girl too. Okay, we got JT and Carisha in the building, you guys.
No.
It's time for the percolate. Hey, it's time for the
this is the one time I think we're all gonna agree. I think that now hear me, because I'm all for a progressive way of dating, right? I'm all for some new dating stuff, right? But that's just one thing I don't want to change from. Okay, I don't want to change from a man asking a woman to marry him. So I'm not even going to put the label on this of do what works for you, because I just don't think that should work for anybody. It just shouldn't work for anybody. Now, when it comes to like us dating each other and we're doing certain things for each other, I'm open to that. I'm open to seeing what that looks like. But yeah, the dropping, the proposing, no, let's just keep that right where it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that. I definitely wouldn't do no mess like that. Like no way. And my whole thing about the whole video that was cringing for me was the friends and the people cheering in the background. Like it was so many. They were like, "Oh yeah!" They was cheering at her friends.
I
Got the
didn't see
phone.
the video, but now I'm gonna have to go watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
I
Like
didn't see
it's
it.
you didn't see it. You did
But
see it.
I saw it, and as soon as I saw her drop it down, I was like,
Oh, you was
Yeah,
done. You was
Yeah.
turned off. You know you dropping down there. Don't
But
act
see,
like
this
that.
is the thing, though. I don't mind
look. In the words of
initiating conversation
Tashiana,
first. I don't mind
what
paying
Frank
for
and
dates,
Tashiana is.
but
Frank
I'm
and
not
Tashiana
dropping
said the
down on
meme
one knee.
industry.
Y'all gonna go one at a time? Well, how we gonna do? What y'all?
I can't hear. It's a delay. It's a little delay.
I was just wondering. It's just
It's a delay because we be talking at the same time. But I was gonna say, like Tashiana said, she is a part of the knee ministry. That's the only reason why I'm dropping down on knees. I'm not dropping down to propose to no man. That is the only reason why I would be kneeling in front of a nigga. Okay, not to ask him to marry me. Like that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Period.
Oh God.
Oh my! And somebody in the comments, so Chrissy says, and she was pregnant too.
We don't know if she was pregnant, but I mean,
I
look, the
think
dropping of it.
it's two different ones. I saw one where a lady did.
One of them was a picture, and that was a black couple, and then the one with the video was a white couple.
No, they both was black.
Oh, dang. That's
You
how we
thinking about?
doing.
Yeah, one girl. I think I did see one. The girl was pregnant. She was like big and pregnant, and she proposed. Yeah, that was awful. That was pretty bad.
He
So
probably said yes, so she wouldn't go into preterm labor for saying no.
like okay, even in that instance, Tim and Duane, if your woman asked y'all to marry y'all in front of did that, would you at least say yes to keep her from being embarrassed? Would you try to like? Because I would think that just say yes.
no. I think that was like mental illness. Something wasn't right with her. That wasn't connected to something stable. For a woman to drop down and ask a man to marry her, something ain't right with her mind. I don't know what her background could be, and I'm not judging her, but nah, it's there's no way we can be together for a certain amount of time, and for you to pull that stunt, something got to be wrong with me. So, no. Mm-mm.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. That's something that we can definitely agree on. That yeah, she was definitely out of line. That may be a case of mental illness. Okay, so we're gonna get to the meat of the show, you guys. With what you want to say something,
Oh,
Deanna?
Duane had disappeared for a second.
You late, Deanna? You got a delay like a mug. Your Wi-Fi sucks. Look, you laughing 3 seconds later.
She need to go. She need to go out and come back in or reset the whole box.
Yeah, I might
So,
need to do that.
yeah, she might need to
You know
leave out and
what?
come back in.
Yeah, you need.
We
I
do
don't know
that.
where you at, and wherever you are, I don't know where you at, but it looked like you're in the basement, like hiding or something. I don't know.
Deanna is in witness protection program.
That's what it looked like right now.
That's where Deanna is this weekend. She is crack. It's gotta be crack. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna wait for Deanna to come back. While we waiting on Deanna to pop her little butt back up in here. There she go.
Uh-oh. Maybe it's better. Is it better now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Woo!
We
Okay.
back.
I prayed when you went out. That's how I got power.
He said, "I prayed when you went
I
out."
prayed when you went out.
Okay, y'all. So the meat of the show, what we talking about tonight, is called the Battle of the Sexes. So what we have asked for our guests to do was to come up with questions to ask women. I guess these questions can also be like shady statements as well, because some of my shit shady. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking? No, like the word not prejudice, but like a stereotypical things, stereotypical things about women.
Okay.
You know, same for us. We came up with a couple of questions to ask the guys. So you guys is in the comments. We want y'all to answer the questions as well, feedbacks, and if you have any questions to add, go ahead and add those questions in the comments, and we will post them. So it's typically ladies first, and since it is our show, we could go first. But I am just curious to see these questions that Tim has, because I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. So we asked them to come up with these questions and to not show them to us because we wanted the response to be very, very organic for the show. Where Tim, not paying attention as, sends us the questions in the group. And we just told him to unsend it. We didn't read the questions. But long story short, the He-Man woman hater admitted that he needed a woman to help him pay attention because he can't. You know what I'm saying? So, and he just really he just didn't listen. He didn't read anything. So, but anyway, Tim, go ahead with your questions.
So my first question is, I'm gonna start off light. So if you get into a relationship, right, with a man, and I guess we call it the committed relationship, because I know y'all collect data and stuff. Y'all be all over the place. But if you in a relationship, one person, no outside, nothing. Why do women like to micromanage their man's social media page?
Well,
Woo!
can I get a clarification on what you mean by micromanaging?
Oh, you don't need a clarification. You smart. You know the
That's
micromanaging.
I don't know what else you want me to add to it.
I want what you mean by micromanage. You mean like I actually, because when I think about micromanage, that mean I have your phone. I am going through your social media and I am reading your DMs and everything.
No, you know what micromanagement. You read the comments.
Thank you.
Okay.
You look at the likes.
Okay, so this is what I'm
There
gonna
we
do.
go.
You see who like it.
Yes.
You see who commenting, and you doing that from your page. Now we could go a step further. The other stuff, you that's a part of micromanaging, but we talking about the surfacey micromanage. Like you looking at who hard-eyed, who put hearts underneath of it. How many hearts did they put? Oh, look, come on, church. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna tell you why. Me personally, I don't do that because in my last relationship, we did not follow each other on social media for that very reason. For that very reason. And he was more so being the one micromanaging. But typically, when women are micromanaging your social media, trying to see who is out there, who liking what, and all that stuff, a reason why a woman does that, and y'all are in a relationship, is because something has transpired where she don't trust your ass, and something has already happened on social media or something. The reason why she is now micromanaging and looking at your shit all the time and overanalyzing and overthinking everything. Something has already happened and her trust is out the door. That's the only reason why a woman is micromanaging. Because if she feels content and comfortable and secure in y'all's connection and y'all relationship, she don't typically do that.
Madam Cleo.
I want to
let Deanna answer.
Go ahead, Dan.
Am I still delayed? I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
no,
you are
good now.
So let's go ahead. You're delayed. Go ahead.
Okay, so I kind of have to slightly disagree because you do have some people that are just obsessive people.
Woo!
And that's the only reason why I say that. There are some people that take that really seriously, and then you have some, like you said, you don't do that, but you do have some women and some men that will stop your page, any video you post, or who was you posting it for, or oh, I see you thirst trapping and all that kind of stuff. So there are people that actually do that. So I kind of have to disagree that it's always because the man, did something
Well, I didn't
to
say always.
cause distress.
I didn't say always. I did say typically.
You
Okay.
did say typically. I give you that.
Yeah,
But
I did say
but
typically. I
typically
didn't say
typically translate into always. So
Yeah. Yes,
yeah,
it
no,
does.
typically,
no. You can't put words into my mouth because that's not what I said. I said typically that is the reason why.
typically.
And so and there are some obsessive people. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got a beware
Yeah.
motherfucker. I have a fake Instagram page that I definitely lurk from. Now,
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all be
I haven't
looking.
lurked in a minute though. My lurking days are not
Wait,
over
wait,
because
wait, 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 wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait.
look no more.
You're worse than so you saying you got to set up a fake page to alert?
Well, it's really not a fake page. It actually was a business page that I took away everything off the page so I could go look because the nigga I was fucking with had blocked me. When really
Wow.
he blocked
Wow.
me.
Come on,
He
reveal
blocked,
all of it tonight.
That's
but he
even worse,
blocked.
You
But
blocked.
I know I don't care. I'll be transparent. But it's because I had got in my feelings, and this is my first time ever doing some shit like this. But I had got in my feelings with the dude or whatever. He hurt my feelings and then got mad and blocked me. So I felt some type of way. So one of my business pages that I wasn't really using, I ended up deleting all the stuff off of the page and use that page to like look at his page. And I probably did that for like maybe a month or two, and like now I don't look at shit no more, and I'm trying to turn it back to my business page now, but I don't even look at the shit no more because I don't give a shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I had my feelings was hurt, so hey, I used it for that particular reason, and that was it.
I want to go back to something Deanna said. Like, that was a valid point, Deanna. Like, some people will meet a person and right out the gate because they may assume a person is a certain way, and they will start looking at their social media like right off the bat. I remember. Oh yeah, can't say names. I remember when, yeah, when I started talking to this one young lady, and instantaneously right out the bat, uh, she was looking at my social media like, who was hot eyeing under there? And let me hold. Let me be clear. We cannot control everybody that puts hearts or hot eyes underneath of our stuff. You can't.
I mean, that's true. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, you
Because
can't.
my ex used to get mad about stuff like that. I can't control, I'm kind of cute a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And somebody was like,
Oh, they was putting hot eyes
admiring me.
underneath your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was probably the exes. That's why he was getting mad. But I digress.
They weren't the exes. I don't follow. Well, I do follow all my exes on Instagram, and they all follow me too. And they watch my stories, except for like a couple of them.
This is getting like Days of Our Lives.
We're gonna need a counseling session.
That is not okay. So, Deanna, what is your question for the guys? Give me the first question. You go with the first question.
Dang, y'all had a heavy question, and our minds are kind of like superficial questions. Why
We
do
can
men like Why do men like white toes and white nails? Fingernails.
Let me answer that first. First of all, it ain't because a lot of this feet stuff is kind of getting out of hand a little bit because
I have nice feet.
just because you put white polish on your feet doesn't enhance bad feet. It doesn't help bad because some of these feet is out of shape. I mean, you can put red, black, it doesn't matter. Some of these dogs need to stay in the cage. A lot of these feet is like pretty strong. And don't think, and I get it, I know it's summertime, but if see, if Duane be honest, we like if a man say a woman got nice feet, she don't have to put no polish on at all.
But that wasn't the question, though.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying the
Tap
white,
dancing.
the polish, the polish enhanced the already nice foot. So if she got white polish, it's like, oh wow, her feet really looks pretty. But if she don't, if her feet not pretty, it's like you could have just not put no
But
polish
why do
at
you
all.
like white fingernails and white toes?
Hey,
Why do
listen,
we like
I'm gonna be honest. I don't necessarily care what color they are. I'm just a little bit different than Tim. I am a bit probably, what do you call it? What's that word? Superficial a little bit. I
Mhm.
love color on the nails, period. I got this rule, Tim, that if you come around me with no color on either part of your nails, either you like banging bricks or banging men. I don't know which one you like doing, but if your hands look like mine with no color on, you like banging men in the face. So I already got I already got my flags up about you. And if you come around me and your toes aren't done to some degree, maybe they got the French and no color, that's fine, just as long as they look neat. But if your feet not done and you just like, yeah, let me be careful here. I'm all natural. Yeah, I'm not Badu, and that's not what I want. So, God bless you. But however, this white toenail stuff it's a trend. I heard that the white toenails mean it's like a hot girl summer or something like that.
Eh.
So you got white too. See, so now, Tim, this is a key, Tim. I'm about to give you some revelation. Every girl in your church that got white nails on toes or either hands, you already know what they're about. Good night, Saint.
That is not true.
Good night,
I
Saint.
had, look, I'm gonna say I had a homegirl and we was in college.
I can't
All
wait
she
to see that open toe season. I can't wait to see all y'all with
I
these
got a
white
home
nails. I know
girl.
what that means.
I got a homegirl that we was in college, and only thing that she did was get white, and I just didn't get it back then. This was like a
How
long
many
time
children
ago.
she got right now?
0, but she got them niggas though.
Right, hot girl stuff.
Look,
Hot girl stuff. See?
so, but she been doing it since we was young, and then like I started getting it, and like now, like my nail let it be like, you don't want no other color, you don't want no color, you just want white. And I'm just like, I just want white. Like I just get that. I've been doing it for years. Deanna can agree. Like I probably changed my nail color a couple times, but I've been wearing white for years. It's the only color that I get is white.
Yeah, it's a hot
Anyway.
girl summer. That's why y'all doing this. So I want every woman to know.
Somebody say it's a hot girl summer, fall, spring, and winter.
Hey, listen,
Okay.
I don't care if it's winter, fall, spring. I ain't messing with you. You keep them
It's
white.
a hot
You
girl
keep them
summer
white.
till he calls.
And listen, hey Tim, I want somebody who got purple toenails.
You ain't lying.
Royalty.
She probably innocent and love Jesus.
For royalty.
She probably sneaky.
Yeah.
No,
Purple?
people who wear pink are sneaky. The people who wear pink on their toes, hands and nails, they the sneaky ones. White is hot girl summer. Let me educate y'all. White is hot girl summer.
Okay.
Pink is sneaky. Okay.
And purple is same.
Purple or any color of that. It's kind of like
blue.
I'm a classy girl. Watch this. Now here's the kicker. Black, they worship the devil. Okay.
I wear black.
I don't wear black.
I wear black,
Listen,
red.
anybody who wear black on their hands and their toes, they bang niggas in the face. You hear me? Leave them alone. They worship the devil. I'm out.
Wait a minute. So I was not expecting for that question to go into a whole, thing about what every color means. So, that was you educated me, Duane, tonight on what white toes.
Oh, I'm telling you.
and black.
Listen, I ain't no saint. I love Jesus, but I've dated, right? I dated, and I've seen the different tiers to these colors, and I paid attention to them. Every woman that I dated that did this white, or they did, I was getting ready to address the new color ones. Them new colors too.
I like new colors. I do that sometimes.
Them new colors, guess what they are, Tim? Mouthy. They mouthy.
I'm a mouthy hot girl summer hat bitch, ain't it? Okay.
I'm telling you, I paid attention to these colors.
Nah, I'm playing y'all.
I'm gonna write a book on this, the color of nails and what that means to a woman.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna go to the next question. What you got? What else y'all got? We need another question, y'all.
Duane, he hasn't asked the question yet.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all here. I want to know. And I might as well start off with this Kevin Samuels life. I want to know, why is it that women won't date men that's shorter than them?
Well, we are the wrong people to answer that question for you, because we are both 5 feet tall, and I would date a motherfucker that's 5'3".
That's a good question.
It don't matter to me because he gonna be taller than me. Anyway.
I'm sticking up for my my brothers
Well, I guess
tonight.
we have to speak for the women, even though we would look at
Okay,
Tim.
so our best friend is in the chat. She can definitely type an answer, so we gonna wait because I know she gonna type an answer. She said that I know for a fact that she said that she don't like feeling like the dude. Cause she won't date she's tall and slim. She's not dating a guy that's shorter than her because she said she feel like the man in the relationship.
Well,
you
she
know,
said she don't want to take the pictures with him in the front and she in the back.
Yeah, like no, nobody wants to do that. And for me, it don't make a difference for me because I'm short. So if you shorter than me,
shorter than me, because they would be a small person.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
So let me tell y'all. Let me see. How can I say this without somebody trying to be in my business? So a while back, right? I went out, and when I showed up to the venue with this young lady, I never met her. She was like 6 feet, right? So I'm first thinking like, is niggas gonna be looking at me sideways? She like, cause I'm like, you want to drink or something? She was mad tall. But like after a while, Duane, I wasn't discriminating, but like once stuff started getting moving, it wasn't that bad. But at first I was self-conscious. I was like, jeez, this is any moment I thought she was just gonna pat me on the back, like, lean on me.
I mean, hey, that's a real situation. But I'll be honest, most kind of like short dudes, they love those tall girls.
My brother, his wife is taller than him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be honest. Even as a tall dude, I don't really like them tall women. Now next to me, I am a little bit shallow there. So
you tall. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't like tall women. Like what if she's like 5'9"? Is that considered tall to you?
5'9" is on the surface. It's scratching the limit.
So you like short girls?
Yeah, I like them. I really like them at that 5'7" and below mark.
Control.
How tall are you, Duane?
6'2".
Okay, so you tall. You real tall.
Yeah. Because I've had a couple. I had a couple like 6 feet women come my way, and they were absolutely beautiful. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. They were, but nah, I can't do it.
That's kind of messed up though, because like I'm gonna defend the tall girls. They already can't date the short niggas, and the tall niggas want short bitches. Like, come on, say, that's kind of messed up.
You asked me my opinion, I gave it.
Okay.
So Tim, right. Tim. So Duane, you're shallow, is what you're telling me.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say I was shallow. I said I had preferences. My God, just like y'all had preferences, like y'all don't want nobody to make $20,000. Y'all don't want nobody to make $20,000 a year. I'm just saying, I got preferences.
You don't want nobody to make $20,000 a year.
Man, men don't care about that.
You know what? That's true.
Men don't care about that. What we care about is
what you bring to the table
with us. Do you look good with us? Are you good to us? And then will you make us feel good? After that, you good. We'll make up the 20,000. Y'all don't want nobody. Y'all be like, y'all get hemorrhoids all of a sudden.
Like, 20,000 though. Come on, nobody can survive on 20,000. If he making 20,000,
but listen, maybe you the
year old.
Maybe you the plan. Maybe you have the plan to help him come up. maybe you're gonna give him some strategies because y'all always talking about y'all favor.
That is
Are y'all really favor?
That is
Are y'all really favor?
that only works when we are 12.
Are y'all really favor?
At 35,
if y'all
at me
favor,
at 35, you can't make 20,000.
Are y'all really favor?
Unless you got a invention or some shit that you
are
working
y'all really
on.
favor?
Or
Are y'all really
cooking,
favor?
cleaning, washing clothes.
Who cooking, cleaning, washing clothes? That stuff is so
nigga that's making
antiquated. Y'all not doing that stuff
talking
no
about
more.
that.
Right? Y'all not even doing that stuff no more. Most of y'all can't even cook.
We've already disproved that most of us can. We just don't want to cook for you.
For you. Okay.
That's the thing. We cook for
That's
who we want
it.
to cook for.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Because I feel like me and Deanna talked about this all the time on our podcast. Like, cooking is a love language. That is a part of what acts of service. And when I do that for a man, that means I'm trying to lock some shit down. Like, I fuck with you. Everybody don't get cooked meals.
Tim, I'm about to mess them up. Cooking is an act of service, and that's when you're trying to lock us down, correct? That's what you just said, right? Oh, don't back out.
I said if I cook for a man, that's what that means, because that's a love language.
So that's your love language. So let me ask this one question, and maybe y'all can rebuke me and then send me home if y'all want me to. Why can't us spending money on you be a love language? Why do we have to come out of the gate?
It is.
With spending money on you right away? Why can't we wait a little bit? Why can't we get some free coffee and have a little couple?
Because 9 times out of 10, you've asked us out on the date. So if you're asking me to meet you somewhere because you're interested in me, why do I need to pay for myself? If you're the one who
I didn't say pay for yourself. I didn't say pay for yourself.
Hey, look, it's not, to me personally, there's nothing wrong with that, especially in the beginning. If you trying to get to know somebody and you decide let's go somewhere we get some free coffee, where the fuck you getting free coffee from? I don't know.
Okay, Cle.
His job.
But I mean, what the thing is with men are so close-minded that when women talk about let's go on a date, let's date, y'all just automatically think to expensive ass dinners and shit. A date can just be.
Is that not what y'all want?
I mean, it's sometimes
dancing, Tim.
I'm gonna tell y'all the best day. I'm gonna tell you the best day that I ever gone on. I'm gonna tell you the best day that I've ever been on. And this dude, he my Facebook friend. The best that I ever went on. The dude, I knew he had no money. I knew he was broke. I knew it. I could just feel it in my spirit. We ended up going. He was like he wanted to take me out. I ended up doing something, but anyway, I got ready late and shit was closed. So we ended up going to the liquor store. I picked out some wine. We drove somewhere downtown and we ended up on like the roof of an apartment building. And we was up there listening to music, drinking wine, and talking outside. And this nigga spent $11 on a cheap ass bottle of wine. And that was kind of like the best thing I did.
But you see your ungratefulness? You said a cheap bottle of wine. See?
That's not being ungrateful. It was a cheap bottle of wine, and I drank it, and he drank it.
Why we got to put an adjective on it? Why can't it be a bottle of wine?
It was a cheap bottle of wine, but it was the best date that I had ever gone on, and I always remember you for that date.
Hey, Cle, why didn't you stay with him?
Wow, come on,
know why? Because he tried to take me on that same day 3 more times after that.
White fingernails. See, Tim, white fingernails.
No, because he tried to take me on that same day 3 times after that. It was like, okay,
hold on.
We done did this shit once, twice, 3. And the 4th time, it's time to go somewhere. It's time for you to spend some money.
If y'all did it 3 times, he could have did it 3 different ways with some balloons.
They was all the same. And so eventually, I just had to go ahead and just, tell him,
Cle,
it's gonna work.
So what date did you take him on?
Wow.
I ain't take him on no date.
Wow. Hot girl summer. White fingernails.
So you want to be a girl. So you want to be pursued and taken out on dates. So you a city girl.
Women can't take. Hold on, Cle. Women can't take men out on dates.
Yeah, you can.
You gotta be a girl.
You have to. If a man is in the pursuit of me, then he takes me out first. And when we have established something, then I will reciprocate that. But you're not gonna take me on the rooftop 3 times in a row with an $11 bottle of wine, and then want me to take you to dinner. No, it don't work like that. You take me on a real fucking date, then maybe the next time I decide. At the end of the day, men should not be expecting dates. Let me decide when I'm gonna do that for you. Cause it might be you taking me on a date and I end up paying for it, and then now I took you on a date. But you don't put that pressure. Man, you should never expect for a woman to take you on a date, because at the end of the day, you are pursuing me. I'm not paying for no damn date.
How y'all say it's these Memphis women, man?
Hold on.
Y'all say, man?
Yeah, but you didn't want to do. She's pulled that other comment back up. But you said it was the best date you ever been on. Yeah, but after
come on here, Deborah.
Come on, Deborah. Right. Let's go.
No, but that's just like going to the movies all of the time. That gets repetitive. And
no, that do get repetitive. I mean, listen, here's the thing. It does get repetitive, but if it was one of the best that you've been on, I ain't saying you got to accept it all 4 times. I'm gonna be on your side, Cle. But 2 or 3 times, okay. If it's a vibe and y'all getting to know each other, let's do it. Cause y'all probably had
after that time, the 4th time came. Cause and let me tell you something. Let me rewind. Let me go back to this story.
Go back.
In the midst of this, when Tim asked me, did I take him on a date? No, I didn't take him on a date, because at the time I was living in my own fucking place. And you know what I did? I invited him over. I had hookah wine and I fried some fucking
that wine from her. I wish she was near her. Yeah.
That was the date. No wonder he left.
Hey, all I got was a bottle of wine and a rooftop.
All he got was some fried chicken.
Yo, a rooftop is amazing.
Fried chicken costs more than
you see the city on the rooftop.
You
see architectural work on the rooftop.
Cancer.
You get free light show, a free light show on the rooftop.
He got food, wine, and he got the touch and feel on me and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Real? Oh, they get free. Whoa, let's back this train up.
So then I'm like, okay, we're gonna go on another date. We ain't going back to this motherfucking
Hold on, Tim. I know you heard this. He got a free touch too. My God. I want every man that's watching this tonight.
Okay, first off, we're not saying that we wouldn't take our
man.
Keyword man.
Chicken box with hookah and a free touch.
It's some chicken.
That was after the 3rd rooftop date, so that was 3 bottles of wine. And some gas.
So D, what was you saying, D?
I was saying that some people in the comments I'm assuming that they're thinking we're saying you have to, we're not going to take our men out on dates. That's not what we're saying. Right. We're saying that if you're pursuing us, you have to wait until I feel comfortable with taking you out on a date.
Oh, me personally, that's an honest response.
One thing about it, Deanna know I done took a nigga on plenty of the motherfucking dates. My last relationship, if we didn't go on no motherfucking date, if I didn't take one,
but hold on.
If we didn't go on there, and if I didn't take them, we didn't go on there. If I didn't take them.
Let me ask y'all something though. When y'all say things like you're supposed to pursue me, I think that's an error in what we've been taught.
Okay, come on, He-Man woman, had to explain it to me.
Because I think in order for us to get to know each other, we have to pursue each other. I don't think a man should just pursue a woman and a woman should not pursue the man.
But you're talking about chasing, though.
I'm not talking about chasing. I'm talking about pursuing.
If you're chasing me, that means I'm not reciprocating. But if you're pursuing me, that means I'm reciprocating and letting you know that I'm interested as well.
So you
pursue me? It may not be to the same scale as you're doing. You know,
okay, I can rock with that.
Dinner, I may cook you dinner. That's me reciprocating.
All right, I can rock with
that.
So
that's why I'm saying pursuing and chasing is 2 different things.
Because Cle won't agree. She don't agree.
Hold on, Tim, you made a good point. No, Tim made a good point because I want to extract what his point is. What he's saying is really true. Your definition is right, D, but most women don't look at it from that perspective. They look at it from Tim's perspective, where they think we're pursuing them and they don't need to give anything back or do anything back. So that's a valid point what Tim is saying. I want to bring that question up that other person had that spelled my name wrong. Uh, they was on YouTube. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's Duane. Just for FYI purposes, you know. But they said, what do you consider to be a good first date? Can we answer that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest about a good first date. I think one of the things that you should do as a man, I'm gonna be honest, I won't be shallow, I'm be honest. I think you should feel the woman out for who she is and then tailor the date around who she is. Not because I don't really like this like starch, like a dinner date, movie date. That's starch, right? We're in the 21st century and we can do some things a little differently. So let's say what if she is a avid I don't know. Deanna, what you like to do?
Eat.
Yeah. So y'all already know take her to Ruth
I
Chris.
gotta apply.
Right. Clee, what you like to do?
Eat.
Oh no. Well, I know
No.
y'all like to eat. Hold on, let me do this. So Clee, you do hair. I'm not necessarily into a hair show, but if I wanted to make a first impression on you and it's a first date, maybe I take you to a hair show and then we go to eat.
That would be a good first date.
That would be an excellent
would.
first date.
That would.
means I
I'd be
put-
like, oh girl, he cared about me doing here.
so,
Well,
so
I like going to places like museums and stuff.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So maybe we go to the
Picnic.
museum first and then to dinner. So I'm answering that question by figure out who the person is and then kind of maneuver it from there.
So,
I think that's the one.
so D, when I come to Memphis, you're gonna take me to the place where Martin Luther King got shot. That's what
You gonna cry,
Lorraine
Tim.
Motel.
You gonna cry, Tim. I dropped a couple, but
Yeah, we have that in the Pink Palace Museum. We have Botanical Gardens is not a museum, but it's a nice place. It's a garden, and then we have Brooks Museum. We have a fire museum. We have Stax Museum. So
that MLK museum I had you tear up though. I ain't gonna lie, especially when you get to the room and you start walking through that joint. My God.
Okay, so let's get to another question. So who just answered that question?
no, Duane asked his question. It's your turn, please.
Okay. Damn it.
Damn, we only did like one round of questions.
Yeah.
But we have a natural conversation.
So we're gonna have to do like Frank.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. Okay, so why do men feel entitled to sex after doing nice things for you?
shoot. What else?
I know the pastor can't answer this because he's a virgin.
Duane, you want to go first for her coming at you like that?
I do want to go first because she came from me. And so I'm going to answer this not from what I believe, but from what I've come into knowing. Okay. So I'm not saying I agree with this. I just had this conversation 2 weeks ago with one of my friends. We debated this for about 2.5 hours because what I said to her is, I don't want to call a person immature, right? But I do want to bring like a strong level of thought process to this. Whenever someone, first of all, let me back up and say this, and some people may disagree with this, but what is one of the most precious things to a woman? It's her body. She will not give you her body until she feels like you deserve it. Okay. A man, what is one of the most precious things to a man? Whether we want to admit this or not, one of the most precious things to a man is his money, right? So we have two people with two separate precious things. When I give one and I'm giving it to a person who I like, there is some level, and I'm not saying this is for every man, this is just for some men. There is a level of, if I give you what's precious to me, I want what's precious to you. Now, most people be like, that's an immature man, and it very well may be, right? However, I'm just bringing context to what you asked because I hear this question asked a lot. But it's almost like a perfect trade. You don't take gold to a jewelry store to trade it in to not get some level of money back. And this is how some people think. I'm not saying that is right. I'm saying that this is how people think. So if I give you my gold, I expect your gold back in return. And so in the long run, I'm not saying that they're right, right? I'm just saying like, but this is how people think.
Okay, so let me add on to that.
Okay, come on, Chris.
Hopefully, I make sense because I am a little high. You know, when you high, you start talking crazy. But maybe because most men, if you survey most men, their love language is typically physical touch. That's one of all men. If you survey most women, one of theirs are gifts,
Quality
which
time or
includes
gift.
money,
Yeah.
quality time, and gifts. So
Yeah.
if he's spending time with you and spending money on you, then I'm assuming that he will want you to reciprocate and express to him through his love language of physical touch, which is
That's essentially what I'm saying.
sex.
You just put the love languages
No,
on
I'm
it.
just adding on to it to
Oh yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
expand.
I'm not saying that that's necessarily right because what I think is this just me speaking. I think that we should be able to date without that kind of level of underlying clause or fine print to that. I think that we should be young enough to be like, hey, can I take you on a date? Okay, yes. And then from there, we kind of let it transpire to what is transpiring to either if it's just gonna be a date and that's it, or if it's going to be a romantic love that turns into a marriage. I think part of the issue is that people think like that because they've equivalated if I give you my money, then I want what's precious to you because my money is precious to me. But that's why you have to kind of figure out who that person is and then determine if you really want to go on a date with that person. And you'll know because you'll watch how they maneuver with you in that process.
Well, yeah, those were all great answers, and I guess I can agree with you guys on that. But I was, my question was definitely referencing to like, I guess when a dude take you out on a date, he like he equates, not equivalent. He equates a nice dinner date with at the end of the night, you gotta give me some because I done paid for this dinner.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying this is like in the beginning. This is not
Yeah,
like
that's
you,
what. No,
this ain't like
that's in
you
the
my
beginning.
man. But this ain't like you my like because I feel like if we are dating and we in a relationship or some sort, because we supposed to not be doing it anyway before we married. But if my husband spending money on me and I bust it wide open for him, then that's okay.
Clee, that's in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Because I took you on this date and because my money is valuable to me, I want what's valuable. I'm not saying me, but their mindset is I want what's valuable to you at the end of that night. That's at the initial date. That's at the first date. That's not like with progressive time. That's at the first date. And like
But
I
that's
said,
kind
I'm
of
not
fucked
saying it's
up.
right.
I mean, messed up. I'm trying not to curse. That's messed up.
Well, but I think um
Derek
in this,
said women do the same. They want the D.
he's kind of right. So in this whole
It
relationship,
just depends on their energy.
but
If
I
you
gotta
giving me that BDE, then maybe so.
I gotta side with Dwayne because it's an investment. If I take you out to eat, I'm investing time. I'm investing because sometimes you end up losing your investment. So what are you worth in the end? I mean,
Damn, more than a motherfucking $100 bill. Shit. You
I
give me a
mean,
$100 meal, and I'm supposed to just give you my most precious thing. No,
no,
I'm gonna need a whole bunch more meals.
I'm not saying, after a meal or that, but hey, he gonna want something after a while. God, dog. I mean, what else you gonna give him?
A date, shit that you want. You want to go out on a date? I pay for you on a take you on a date, motherfucker. Shit, I take you on a date. I cook you dinner since you want to cook meals so damn
See,
bad. But I ain't
see,
gotta give you no
Clee,
pussy.
that's why I went live earlier because
Go. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
no,
that.
no, cause hold
Come
on, and
on, come on.
we can slide right into that because it's like for some men, we don't have to do that to get what we want. So it's like, what's special about you that's not special about her? It's the same thing.
Is it?
It's even better. Yes.
So it's the same. So a woman can say that about you. That ain't nothing special about you.
Ooh.
You the same thing. You the same thing as Duane. Ain't nothing special about y'all. That's what you saying.
How you put me in that boat? I just gave an answer that was generic in general. I didn't say I did it. That's the white toes.
Whatever. Okay, so go ahead, Tim. So we gonna talk about what you talked about on live today, right?
Yeah, because it's levels to this.
Okay, so y'all, today Tim went live on Instagram and he asked the question, why should you get flown out? Or what it was?
Flew out.
Fly me out. Flew out.
Flew out.
He said he ain't flying no woman out. Period. Point blank. Ain't happening. And I'm like, what's wrong with flying a woman out? So, T, I want to know what is wrong with flying a woman out.
So my question would be, why would I fly you out? And what you're offering out of town, I can get in town, and even better. So my question would be, what is the benefit for investing $500 for a ticket and a nice hotel, and I can get the exact same thing in town? Now, here's the question. So it's not a double standard. If I fly you out, are you gonna fly me out? It's got to be a
no.
What the hell am I flying you out for then?
Once again, Tim has proven he wants to be a city girl.
And this is when I found out that Tim was a city girl, you guys. He wants to get flued out.
No, I don't want to get. It's time for the
circulator. Hey, it's time for the circulator. Come on, Tim. Bend over, baby. Try something.
I don't want to get flown out.
Come on, Tim.
What I'm saying is, when I look at you out of town, it's like, why am I flying you in? What do I need to fly you in? Do you know what I got in? Okay. You know what I got in town?
Go back to the other comment, Cle. It said the one before that. Because you haven't found what you want in town.
That's why you flying her out. Because you ain't found what you wanted in town.
No, she's saying that I don't fly nobody out. For what? You flying yourself out. You fly to me. I don't fly nobody out. What, you need gas money? I don't understand.
And this is why.
If I'm coming to see
you got a woman. What kind of women you dealing with? Some pygmies. You got
superstars. I wish I would.
Hold on. Ask the question again.
If you was dealing with superstars here, you would not be
That's why I don't fly them out.
Ask the question again. What do they need? Ask the question again.
They need gas money. They need gas money. You need gas money to come.
Yes, Derek Harling. If I fly you out, what am I getting? Your presence. Yes, that's what the fuck you're getting.
That's
it.
Depends,
it depends. But this is the thing, though. It depends on what are the terms of this fluid outness. Because 9 times out of 10, if I am taking the flight and I'm leaving my hometown, my comfort zone, and I'm being flown out by somebody, I'm already knowing that I want to give him some anyway.
Hold on. Why do y'all always dress it up so well? When I'm flying out, I'm leaving my comfort zone. I'm leaving my family. I'm leaving my children. I had to take time off from work. Why do y'all always dress it up so nice? No.
Dress it up to make it real for me. Whatever that fucking means.
We all leaving our comfort zone. His spot may be more comfortable than yours. You might live in the hood. You might live in the suburbs. We always dress this stuff up so well when it comes to women. Like, I gotta leave my comfort zone. I gotta get my hair done. No, you would have had to do all of it. That's the same way, and I'm gonna stir the pot up real quick, Tim. That's the same way where people be like, I want child support. I'm like, okay, why? Oh, because now, and I ain't talking about bum fathers. I'm talking about good fathers, right? That's the same way they be like, well, I want child support. And I'm like, okay, what do you want it for? Because they gotta live in my house and they need PG&E and they need food, they need this. And I'm like, hold on. When they go to their father's house, they need the same thing. So what's the difference? especially
Daddy only have them Saturday and Sunday.
That's only That's only your dads, but good dads or great dads.
Wait,
see
my
their kids-
dad?
No. I said that might be some of the dads you know, but I know other men.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. I wasn't coming for you, but I know other dads who see their children every day. You know what I mean? And then the child spends time with that dad throughout the week. So at the end of the day, I think that's another double standard that we have that we don't really
Here's
want
the
to
thing:
address.
when issues arise with their child as it relates to school and being sick, 9 times out of 10, the mother is the one that has to take
Only
off
because that's the
and go
culture we
to
created, Deanna. That's the culture we
How do
created.
we get on this? Did we
I
not
don't
gonna go
know.
into no
No,
kids
I'm just
and
making.
stuff?
I was
We
just
not gonna
making.
do that.
Look,
Okay, so
Tim must be asleep. Look at him. He's just
uh-uh.
staring into the abyss.
You do that for a woman you after. So yeah, so Latasha says you do nice things for a woman you after. So if you want her around where you are, then you fly her out. Period. What
I
is
don't
wrong
want.
with it?
Let
I
me
don't
ask you a
want
question.
her
Can I
around.
put her on a train?
Get on there.
It's not a train, a
I'm
bus,
just
depending
joking.
on your
I
financial
mean, a
situation.
train rides are fun. So I mean, I would
No,
imagine
no,
like
no,
you
no,
would
no,
love
no,
a
no.
train.
It's not dependent. It's dependent on her financial situation. If she want me around, I don't understand when y'all
Why
think
do you care about a woman's financial situation?
she
You
just
a
said
man.
she worried about a man's financial situation.
I said it
So you
depends
want to
on
be
your
equal.
financial situation. So you might can
Tim, you
afford
want to
to
be
just
equal.
only.
You want to
What
be
I'm
equal.
saying, hold
So
on,
you
Clint.
want to be, you want hot girl
Clint,
summer. Everybody, Tim wants to have hot girl summer.
This
So
is what I'm saying. What I said to clarify, because maybe you misunderstood what I said. I said, depending on that man's financial situation, he may be only able to send a bus or buy me a bus ticket. He might be
Right.
able to buy me a train ticket, or he might be able to afford a plane ticket. If I really like this guy, then I will be willing to see him either way, as long as it ain't no,
You want to send him in
extra
jail?
ghetto ass shit that's gonna put me in a unsafe environment.
Or you want to send him in
So
jail
So you'll
too?
make
that's
sure
what
he
I'm saying.
get.
I'm not saying that he gotta have money in order for me to come out there. No, I'm saying that it just depends on that man's specific financial situation.
So you'll make sure he get to you.
Huh?
So if he makes sure you get to him, you'll make sure he gets to you.
I'll make sure that he gets to me. No.
So if you want him to come see you, that's up to him. And if he wants you to come see him, that's up to him. So it's all on him.
Yes.
Get
Now
your
when he get here,
Now I
get here,
have
it might be different. Once he gets here,
hogwash.
when he,
I might have paid for my plane ticket before, and he took care of everything else once I got there. I am willing to do that. You know, depending on how bad I want to see it. But
look,
What time
typically,
the show
but
end?
most of the men that I date, they believe in, doing it for their
now,
women. So
What time the show end?
now, shit.
It end now for real?
no, it don't end now. She just talking.
What
So
time it end though? Do it end at 11?
No, it ended whenever we stop.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I give enough of myself tonight because I can see we're not going to win this battle with y'all concerning the fly out.
Mm-mm.
But we've won the other two battles and we're kind of up
No,
right
y'all
now.
did. Y'all haven't won any fucking thing. What are you talking about?
Clay,
So,
I'm
Deanna,
going to baptize you again. I am flying to Memphis. I'm going to find a river.
I don't have
I'm
to fly
going
you
to
out. I
baptize
don't
you
have to fly
again.
you out, friend. I don't have to fly you out, friend. You fly yourself out, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cause you ain't no city girl, Tim.
No, but still, I still want to be flown out every now and again.
maybe for your birthday.
Why? But that's Tim. Please address that. Why is everything that y'all do for us always centered around birthday and Father's Day? Come on, that's a question.
Cause it's a double standard, and that's just how the world
First
is.
of all, Tim was going to sleep.
No, I was looking at something on my phone. So this whole birthday, yeah, no, that's a question for y'all to answer. Why is everything always?
Tim, we got a question for you right here. It says, so Tim, how do you date your women? We need to hear. They want to know, like, how do you pursue your woman?
I think I'm I think I'm the perfect gentleman. It's going to be very chill. It's going to be a relaxed day. It's not necessarily going to be connected to a performance. I think we should come with your hair down.
Oh, in other words, you want her to pull up.
You want me to answer? I don't need a spokesperson.
That's what he want. That's what he mean.
I'm tired of this. Latasha, I need you to listen. So, you ain't got to try to put a bunch of makeup on. Just come chill. Let's relax. We might go get a glass of wine.
Let's pull up so you can smash. Let's Netflix.
Hold on, watch this.
That's my next question.
It's too long anyway. I'm really not traditional, but I'm not as modern as well, right? So I don't want to do a picnic. I don't like picnics. That's 80s. I don't want to go on a picnic. What I'm gonna do, go look at the ducks and feed the ducks with bread and Doritos? No, I do not want to do that. But I'm gonna go, we could go watch the sunset, and talk about life and be cool and just have a chill, relaxed time. What's wrong with that? That's my first date. Are you paying for it?
A cheer.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. I ain't paying for Latasha, but I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay.
Okay, I have my next question. And this is a little bit more serious because I really want to know this. I've had this happen to me several times, and I'm sure a lot of women can attest to the same. Okay, so why do men disappear when they are dealing with something? Like when they're going through something mentally or emotionally or with their job, they just like stop communicating and just fall off the face of the earth. Why do men do that?
Ask
and
one
it
more
might
time.
be immature men. I'm just saying in general.
Why do men do what?
Specifically. I said, why do men, when they're dealing with something like a life issue, personal issue, mental health issue, they disappear, like cut off communication. And then they'll pop back up. Oh, I was dealing with something.
Well, I don't think all. I won't necessarily categorize all.
Well, I said that.
I think men think inwardly. Mm-hmm. They don't think outwardly. Men don't necessarily express how they necessarily feel with those they don't necessarily trust. Mm-hmm. And so that could be one of the reasons. If you build a level of communication in the beginning, when things get hard, it won't be hard for that man to communicate when things get, you understand what I'm saying? So that could be, I don't know if it's connected to, like you said, mental illness or all this other stuff. I think I just don't think that relationship, I just don't think that relationship is where it needs to be. And it's really not safe for him because there's trust. It's not trust issues. It's just when you want me to express what's going on the inside, I have to first trust you and the person I'm talking to.
But I'm not saying it from the perspective that you have to tell me what's going on. I'm saying like you completely disappear and I don't know what happened to you. And I'm going to tell you from experience, I was dating a guy. I really liked him and I assumed that he really liked me. And then he just disappeared. He shows back up maybe 2 months later and he tells me that his mother died. I knew she was sick, but he didn't let me know that she had died. And, he was having issues with his job and everything. And I'm like, well, why couldn't you just tell me that you was dealing with something right now? And that's why you haven't been communicating. Now, the mom part, I understand because people typically, shut off from the world when you lose a parent. But if it was just, say, he, was going through something with his job, why couldn't you just say, hey, I got a lot going on right now. It's not you. I'm just dealing with some things. And I just want to communicate that with you so you won't feel like I'm just, ghosting.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
Here's the truth. He really is an alien. And he had to go back home. No.
Have you been partaking in National Wine Day?
No. All jokes aside, I just want to make you laugh. All jokes aside, so two things here. I do agree with Tim. I think that one part of him not being open is maybe he don't know if you're a safe place, right? Because let's really be honest here. When men start opening up, some of y'all start demonizing the way
That's
we
your
open up.
favorite word, Duane. Demonizing. Demonizing. You say you use that too loosely. I don't know what you mean by demonizing.
You know
Stop
what I
it.
mean. You know what I mean. Y'all start criticizing. Like,
That's better than demonizing.
girl, I can't believe somebody said bye, man. They used to Memphis on me. Bye, man. No, y'all know that y'all be
Hold on. Let's back up. I gotta correct you.
what?
It's not with it by main or however you said it. It's by
How is
main.
It's by mine.
Maine? It's Maine.
Mine.
Maine.
Mine.
Main.
I can't
Memphis
copy
mine.
that. Y'all do too much. That's like Baltimore saying dog.
That's that
It's
Memphis.
good.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Memphis.
you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
know.
you
We
can
jump
continue,
gates.
Duane.
Anyway, so a couple first reason I agree with Tim, there is a trust issue where we don't feel safe enough that you can handle it. Not because we haven't even tried to give it to you, but just because we don't know if you can handle it, because we don't know if you're going to criticize us for it. Number two, if I'm going to be honest tonight, we probably dating some other people and need to take a little hiatus from
Well,
you.
no, when a man say he busy, that means he busy with a bitch.
I,
Now I know
I mean
what busy means.
that's for some people again, Sister Dot.
That's
Busy with
different
bitch.
than dealing with something.
That's for some people again, Sister Rap artists. Um, so he may be busy with somebody else. And then number three, I think that what you just said, real life situations happen, and for a man, it's different than a woman. A woman, y'all be quick to be like, I can't pay my rent because y'all want us to be like, I got you, shorty. We not about to be like, you know, things.
I'm just gonna ask, like, nigga, what's up? I need my ring.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But this is the thing. If I'm having sex with you and we spending all this time together, not to say that I would do it because I have never had to do that. But let's say if I was in that position, I should feel comfortable enough to ask, hey, I may need some help because
No, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that you're wrong for asking. What I'm saying is for
But hey,
men.
D, hey, D, hold
that should
on.
be vice versa too.
But why you have to lead with if I'm having sex with you?
Because that's our most important part of
Precious
our
thing,
body, right?
right?
You just said that. They just said that was the most important thing. Just like a man's money is his
Let me
most
represent
important
my
thing.
city.
So if I'm
Let
gonna
me
give you my
You
most
my
important
most-
thing, you need to
Right.
give me your most important thing. That's why. Because if I'm fucking you, give me some money.
Oh my!
Okay.
Let me turn this
Oh,
down.
Brad, not just giving me money, like, I'm saying I should feel comfortable enough that if I need something or need some kind of help, that I can come to you, and you should feel
Tim,
comfortable enough with me in the same manner.
Tim, you must.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying
How
to say,
single are
D.
you?
Hold on.
Very single shit.
Go ahead, Tim.
What you say?
How single are you?
I'm a single man.
Like how single? Like you single, or you single? I'm fucking with somebody
You know
single.
what
I
I'm
got a
saying?
couple
There you
bitches
go with them
single. Like
Instagram. There you go with them Instagram kid questions. I'm single. I'm single.
so, every woman that you talk to, they pursue you, right?
No, I didn't never say that.
You take women on dates.
Yes. I just don't believe it should be just one sided. All I'm saying is if a man
So
is,
you take them on a date, and then they take you on a date. Then you take them on a date, and they take you
No,
on a
that's
date.
not what
hey,
he
can
said.
you stop with these amateur questions?
Yeah,
Listen.
them
I'm just trying to
Instagram kid
understand.
questions.
What I'm saying is, in order for a woman to realize who she's dealing with, she has to pursue him equally. That's the only way it works. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be connected to something monetarily.
You
If
know
I want
what?
to get to know the man I'm dealing with, I have to pursue who he is. Just like a man has to pursue the woman. You see, your thing
Okay,
is
we're gonna do
guy.
one more question. We're gonna do one more question. So come on.
You just cut
Now,
him off. He was still
I know
talking.
we finna go to the next topic. Next one.
No,
Next
Cleve, let
question.
my man
Cut him
finish.
off.
Let my man finish. That's because that whole body.
No, Clee wants to date these 20-year-olds. She don't want. She want to be.
No,
Actually, I
no. No,
She
no,
don't-
I'm gonna tell you what
I
you want. I don't think it's
45-year-old.
the age, Tim. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a
Actually, I
wand. She wanna date the
And
man
okay,
that she
first off,
feel.
while you coming for the younger men, they been the ones that be taking women out on dates
on dates.
and
Yeah,
spending
because they
money
don't know no
and
better yet.
flying you out.
They don't know no
And
better yet. Because they still
huh?
impressed by that badunk behind y'all until they grow up and realize, like, man, that joint is worth 2 cents in a nickel. But I digress.
This ain't worth 2 cents in a nickel.
Hey, but this ain't worth
I'm
2
just,
cents in a nickel.
I was that young cat too growing up. I was that young cat too growing up.
Priceless.
And when I
Look,
was growing up,
these
oh,
young niggas be ready to wife your ass. I be
yeah,
having to tell
they
my
don't
baby
know no
like,
better.
no.
They don't know no better. Tell them to dig a little further, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, let me tell you something. When I was young,
They just two scorned men that got hurt back in kindergarten.
oh
They
no, my
did.
It's the
God.
woman
I'm
again.
just trying to be honest. Here's the
Female
thing.
woman. Hey, we got spanking in
I
our
look,
house.
wow, and who do we got over here? Darla and let me tell you something. Let me tell
Go
you something.
ahead, answer this question,
Hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on. Let me tell you something.
No, you
At
do
the end
one
of the
more.
day, at the end of the day, check this out. At the end of the day, what Tim is saying is very true. It's not about a tick for tat. It is about just a compassion. And here's the thing: them younger men, I'm telling you, I was them. I was 22, looking at the 35 and the 40-year, like, dang. But man, let me tell you something. Now that I'm 33, please, I know better. That's why I tell all my little young cats. I said, listen, trust me on this. Look, don't touch. Keep it moving. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just yeah. Y'all, and then y'all want to
Y'all
manipulate
so
them younger.
single.
Then y'all wanted to manipulate them younger men. That's what you
Woo,
want to do.
baby.
Look, y'all
I
want to
can't wait till
manipulate
y'all
them.
meet
Young
some
guy date
women.
them older.
I date whatever. Get there. If you
Hey,
young,
they laughing
old,
at my comments, Teresa. Yeah, I'm done with y'all. All y'all, I'm going lower. I'm 33. I'm going to like 25 from here on out.
all right,
They
go ahead and
can't
get you.
cook.
They
Huh?
can't. They been
No, that's a
Uber
lie.
eating.
No,
They
that's a
been getting
lie.
Uber eating. They
No,
been
no,
Uber
no,
eating for a
no, no,
long
no.
If it's
time.
the
Yeah.
That's
pasta don't count.
Okay, so answer the next question. We're gonna do one more question and we're gonna end this like for
all right.
real.
All right, cool.
Duane, it's your time for a question.
Oh, it's my time for a question, man. How serious do I want to go, and how funny do I want to go? All right, I'm scared to ask this question, but I might as well go ahead and do it. I'm already out here. How many people in here? 20. I don't know none of y'all. Does size really matter?
That's a good
Yes.
one.
It's in the motion of the ocean.
Okay, so it depends.
Oh, you hear how they stuttering already?
If he
It's
has a hook, size may not really matter because he got a hook and he can hit that spot. But if it's just straight ahead, size actually matters. So
I can't comment on this.
yeah.
You absolutely cannot.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
It's in the motion of the ocean. Like, I done had some niggas with some really, really big
Somebody in the
ones.
comments said yes. Pull that comment up.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. I've really never really like taken a measuring stick.
all men say that y'all lying. Y'all
But
never
I
had
never
a remote
I never was like
and
I
a
was never
ruler
like 1 inch,
and a water
2,
bottle.
3, 4. So like
Yeah, no, we don't do that stuff. I don't know who told you that we
Yes,
do
y'all
that.
have. Y'all have done it.
Man, we don't do that stuff, man.
That's nice. Say
Man.
hey
man.
man,
Man.
That was better, Tim. That was actually
Man.
okay.
We don't do that, man.
No, that wasn't it either. But anyway, no, size does matter in certain situations.
what's the situations?
Like what Deanna explained. If you ain't got no hook, then the size matters. If you got a hook, you might be okay. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, like, I have had guys who have had really large down their areas, and they could not, it wasn't doing nothing for me. It just hurt. Yeah, just
I want
leave
to
me
say
the
something so
Because
bad. I
they
don't
were,
want to
they
get
were
blocked.
trying to
Like,
punish you versus please you.
You said he don't want to get blocked or flagged.
like sometimes it don't mean nothing. Sometimes I mean it's all in how they use it. I had some medium ones that get the job done. And I done had some small ones that didn't get the job
hey,
done.
hey, Cleo, I need some counseling. Cleo, can you counsel me real quick?
Okay.
Because I'm 39 years old, right? I'm an OG almost. Why do it take so long?
For what?
Duane.
For us? For us to come?
I'm done. I'm ready. Come on.
If it's taking us that long, that means that the dick is slow and we trying to mentally get there. Cause coming is mental and emotional too.
So what you?
And,
So
and, and
so
scientifically, men think our G spot is like straight back, but it's actually like curved.
yeah, so that's why it takes a long time. So that's like, look, if you want to speed up the process, just go ahead and
Look at him. He the one who asked the question and leave me out the chat.
Because I'm telling you now.
That's
But
all right. We're gonna highlight this as a clip and we're gonna tag him in it. We're gonna tag him in it.
it be taking a long time.
it take a long time. That mean you ain't doing
Too
it
much
right.
talking going on. Like, what's the problem? Like,
But I
you
ain't
right.
right. It take that long.
If it take that long, that mean you ain't doing
So
something right.
excited.
So I be
You
doing
ain't
everything
keeping
right.
that steady motion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
It's
keep that
just
little steady
really
motion.
close.
Now, how do we get
You're
on this?
making
And
it hard for me.
this the pastor fault.
Foreplay before will speed up the process. That is true.
Girl, you know
Foreplay helps
I
speeds up
like
the
it.
process.
It's so exciting. I can't find it.
Look, you
It's
guys.
just
Okay, so
really
we're gonna conclude this night. If we can get our guests back next week, we will try to do a part 2 of the what's this called? Battle of the
Battle of
Sexes.
the Sexes.
If we can get them to come back next week, we will do that, or we can
y'all
just
gotta
continue.
y'all gotta bless my cash app for me to come back next week. You know what I'm saying?
Negro, please, bye.
And you know
Okay,
how y'all
We'll
want to get
find
flown
somebody
out.
else.
How y'all want this is me and Tim's ministry.
oh,
You
okay,
have
go
to
ahead.
bless.
Put y'all cash app down there. Come on. What's y'all cash app? Put it in the comments.
My God. I don't think they're gonna bless us tonight.
But this ain't church, so we're not collecting up an offering.
No, we need to collect up an offering. We tired.
Hey, it don't have to be church for you to get donations. Church, you sow a seed. When it ain't church, it's a donation. My God.
They missed the revelation.
We gonna put our cash up there too.
We know you
Okay,
are.
so while y'all doing that, did y'all pick y'all a jam of the week out?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna let our guests go first. Deanna, did you
We
pick out
gotta
a
play
jam of
it.
the week? Yeah, you can like play it for like a couple seconds or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I got my favorite song. I got my favorite song. Here we go. Y'all ready? I hope y'all can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, Tim went to that piano.
Oh,
Oh.
Tim trying to get him some hoes.
ooh,
Oh.
You know the hoes like the piano. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
yeah.
Hold on, you gotta give it to the
Oh, because they gonna mute the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Facebook don't play.
And you
Okay, Deanna,
knew
you go ahead.
me too.
Well, Tim, you can go ahead, Tim.
You want to know my jam of the week? So my
Yeah.
jam, this song has been in my spirit like for the last couple of days. And this is what I mean. You know, when I speak to the woman who I'm in a relationship, this is all I wanted to say.
All right, Tim.
wish I knew the words to that.
I don't really know.
Okay, so basically, that was Drew Hill.
Oh yeah.
Way to be no
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, he's saying pull up.
That's my
and I
song
take
of
you
the
out on
week.
no date.
Hey,
That's what he's
I
saying.
bet you what
Pull
y'all
up,
about
and
to
I'm not
play.
taking you out on no date.
That was my.
Y'all don't fall for that. He said,
I bet you what y'all
my
about to
house.
play is about to be something totally.
He's a
buck wild.
musician. He's a musician.
Okay, so I have my song, and it's dedicated to these two gentlemen who grace our stage.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Hey, you gotta send that to me. Can you send that? Hey.
That's my one sound effect.
Look. Okay, so mine is also dedicated to these two men we have on here. I didn't know
Yes.
we were gonna have the City Girls. I didn't know that we was gonna have JT and Carisha in the building today, but they definitely brought, you know what I'm saying, all of everything I needed tonight. And so I'm gonna play this for y'all, you know. I don't know if it's gonna play.
Girls, you know I'll fuck you so get out my face before I touch you, hoe, don't you know? Don't you understand? If you fuck with me, I'll take your man. I'll take your man.
One day, please. One day, please.
Cause we got the City Girls in the building, you know what I'm saying?
One day,
they want to be
one
pursued.
day.
They want to be pursued and taken out on dates.
Hey, one day you and Danny are gonna go back to the altar and y'all will sing the praises of the hymns one day.
Mm-hmm. They running, Duane.
So look, I don't know if y'all got no cash. Look at that. This is our ministry. I'm gonna tell y'all something. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Bitch. Let me tell you what happened.
My cash app ain't nothing at the house on my cash app. I guess they must.
Yeah. These things been tied. Okay, we look.
That's why I don't want no church.
This
Hey, this is why I don't want no church in Memphis, man.